Hey guys, how's it going? Just one sec. Actually, just give me a second. Okay. Anyway, so hey guys, we're back. It's time for us to continue the Chzo Mythos with 7 Days of Skeptic, shall we? Let's get started. Alright, let's get started. Watanabe Home Terminal. The date is. Alright. Welcome back to your personal network interface, Malcolm. You have 0 new messages. There are 3 news items that match your preference. Command, IO Science Station Disaster, relaunch of Mephistopheles, new breed of salmon. The scout ship Mephistopheles, first built in 2328, was relaunched yesterday after extensive upgrades. She will be signed to map the uncharted region of the Copernicus Galaxy. She's under command of Captain Barry Chow, hero of the Mars riot, and is to be Captain Chow's last posting before his retirement. A spokesman for the Earth Federation Navy dismissed claims that, despite several upgrades, the Mephistopheles is outfitted with obsolete technology. He is quoted saying, "If it was good enough for the 23rd century, it's good enough today." Oh boy, typical politics. He is quoted saying, "Picture available. Picture. Ah!" The scout ship Mephistopheles. Earth date, July 27th. Okay. It's in the Caracas Galaxy. All systems running normally. Ben Yahtzee Croshaw presents. And I just realized I didn't do a tweet to announce this, so give me a moment. 7 Days of Skeptic. Sometimes I get the feeling that I don't belong here. I mean, I'm here on the ship surrounded by all these veterans. And I'm terrified that someone will notice me and say that I'm on the wrong ship. I keep having this weird dream that I'm in a room full of people with green skin. Interesting. And they just watch me, wondering what I'm doing there. And then one of the green people turns around and he's my father. Does that distress you? Not really. Although I do feel kind of embarrassed. What do you think, John? What do I think? William, I think you're just letting things get on top of you. I mean, ship physician and exploratory scout ship, that's a pretty heavy first posting. No one expects you to do anything other than your job. I suppose you're right. I'm a counselor. I'm always right. Well, sorry to barge in on you like that. Oh, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. I better get back to sickbay. Thanks, John. All right, give me a moment here. Just a sec. Just a sec. Oh, there you are, Ingrid. Yeah, I was just going to put a tweet out right now. Just give me a moment. All right, let's continue, shall we? I'm finishing work. All right, let's just head on out then. This is a ship-wide announcement. All personnel report to the conference room on the ops deck. By order of Captain Shahal. Oh, hey, John. Adam. What's this all about? Beats me. Maybe someone died. Right then, boys and girls. Serena and I have a little announcement to make of something we think you all should know about. I thought you were already married. Yes, very witty, very witty. Fact that the scanners have picked up something floating in open space. Something manufactured. Serena? Thank you, Captain. If I could draw your attention to the tabletop. The object is constructed of metallic alloy and seems to be of rectangular in shape. Oh, wow. First contact. Let's not get too excited. It's more likely to be a human artifact left to drip for a long time. But what else do we know about it? It seems to be some kind of container. The right sort of size to be a cryonic escape pod. Sensors don't show any life signs inside it, though. Did you inform High Command? Yes, sir. They recommend we drop a beacon and leave it for a fully equipped research vessel. Just a recommendation, not a direct order? Yes, sir, but... Adam, use the grappling claw to bring into the cargo bay. It'll be in range for the next few hours. Right out, Chief. Okay, everyone else can go back to what they were doing. We'll let you know if we need any of you for anything. Just a minute, John. What do you think of this? I guess I won't know what to think till it's brought in. Yes, quite. You know I'm going to need you there when we're examining it. No, I didn't know that. Come on, John, this is basic procedure. You should know this. This is potentially a first contact scenario. Regulations say a qualified psychologist must be on hand for first contact scenarios. Okay, sure, but I'm not sure what use I'd be. You really need to stop deprecating yourself. Adam should be done bringing it in soon. Stop by my quarters for a chat if you'd like to help pass the time. Let's go meet up with everyone. Serena? Oh, hello, Dr. Somerset. Enjoying your work? Oh, yes, thanks. Is this your first posting? No, I was on a cargo transporter before this. This must be quite a bit of a change of pace. Yep. What do you think of this alien artifact business? Personally, I don't think it'll turn out to be much. It's the captain's attitude that surprises me. He's completely ignored a recommendation from high command. I know how he'd feel if I ignored one of his suggestions. Overjoyed, probably. What? Nothing. What do you think of the captain? He's a nice person. But confidentially, he seems a bit unprofessional. Why's that? Well, he gets agitated when I call him sir. He keeps asking me to call him Barry. It's not what a captain should be like. Is that console as complicated as it looks? Not to me, but then I spent 4 years learning how to use it. I see. Nothing you'd like to talk to me about? If I think of something, I know where your office is. Of course. Well, I'll see you around. Bye. Angela and Dr. Somerset, how can I help you? Do you come here often? Usually once a day, generally before bed. I like to have a little moment to myself. Yes. What do you think this object will turn out to be? Probably nothing but miscellaneous space debris. I agree with the captain's actions with regards to it. Better we find out that it's unimportant before wasting a large research ship's time. Okay, so what do you want this object to be? I want it to be nothing important. Federation reports say that there is no life in the Caracas galaxy. If this proves correct, we won't have to update our records. That's a very practical attitude. Thank you, Doctor. Nice view, isn't it? I thought so once. But now I spend so much time in space, it loses its wonder. Now I see nothing but clusters of red giants, binary system, nucleonic dust. Right. How are you feeling? I'm quite well at the moment, thank you for asking. No problems that require your professional attention. Jolly good. Suppose I should be off about my business. Until later, then. Who is it? It's John, Barry. Ah, John, come in. What's on your mind? What do you think the object will be? I don't want to make any assumptions yet. Personally, I hope it'll be an alien artifact. But really, I'm expecting it to not be. Pessimism is a sensible attitude. That way, you can't get disappointed. Yeah. I'm concerned about one of the crew. Oh? Who? Serena seems so standoffish. You notice that too? She just goes by the rule book. That's her problem. And you don't? John, I have this theory. Old captains don't get retired because we're old and infirm. We get retired because we've realized that the rules could do with a few changes. I see. Angela doesn't have any sense of fun at all. She was educated at Ganymede University of Science. They like to teach people that logic is the only way of life. That's why I need her as first mate, really. Sometimes a logical viewpoint's what you need most. William seems to think he's out of his depths. Hell, didn't we all do on our first posting? I remember mine. Helmsman on the EFS California. I was expecting the captain to turn around and bite my face off every minute of every day. William will be alright soon enough. Adam acts so facetious sometimes. Hey, someone has to. A spaceship is an enclosed environment, and sometimes tempers get a little strained. Every crew needs someone like him to lighten the mood. And he's a fine engineer, too. You're his bunkmate. You know him better than me, I guess. Actually, I wonder what they think of me. The ship's counselor is paranoid? Physician, heal thyself. Seriously, they must think you're doing your job right. They wouldn't keep talking to you if you weren't. Thanks. And never mind. Oh, okay. Anything else you want to discuss with me? How are you feeling? Hell, I'm always content. You know that. You're retiring after this post. God, don't remind me. High Command have done so constantly over the last few months. I could have wished for a slightly more memorable final mission. Let's just see what the future holds. Well, I should get back to work. Drop in anytime you want to talk. It's not like I have much else to do. So they're bored in space! Space! I suppose I should take a look through the personnel files in case this is a first contact scenario. Attention, Dr. Somerset! Dr. Somerset, please report to the cargo bay immediately. Then again, possibly not. Ah, the good doctor has graced us with his presence. Let's get this show on the road. What is it? It's a box. A metal box. Now, come on, let's do this by the book. Angela? Thank you, Captain. Examination of unidentified object. 27th of July, 2385. Object is rectangular, approximately 2.5 by 0.04 by 0.04 yards. Initial scans indicate it's constructed from a combination of lead and base materials. Initial scans also show no radioactivity, biological waste, or other hazardous materials. Are the automatic hazard neutralizers activated? Yuppers. Then I am now opening the object. Wait! There's a plaque on the side of the box. Really? What's it say? Here lies John Defoe, finally at rest. Do not disturb his sleep. Trilby! Do not disturb his sleep. There's a date and a little drawing of a hat. A what? I think it might be some kind of signature. Who the hell signs their name with a hat? We know! What do you think, Angela? The words seem to indicate human remains. It's ethically disturbing human remains is frowned upon. We should take it to a better equipped space station and leave it for researchers there. Yes, I agree. This isn't something we should be concerning ourselves with. I'll patch a message through to High Command and explain the situation. So much for first contact, eh, John? And I'm just a little confused at how human remains ended up floating around the Caracas galaxy. A lot of people were buried in space around the beginning of the 21st century. I think it was sort of trendy for a while. Even so, they have gotten as far as this galaxy after just a few centuries. Look, don't worry about it, alright? Now, I don't know about you, but I'm turning in for the night. That was Sunday. Now we're on Monday. Oh yeah, trust me, it is! Ooh! Uh-oh. Huh! God, what a nightmare. I can't even remember what was so scary about it. That's odd. I can't hear the engines running. But yeah, it is a big time skip, and Yahtzee would later admit he wrote himself into a corner doing this. That's why we're going to make things get a bit more complicated with the next two games, because by this point, he's not thinking things through yet. I've already read them all 100 times. Some of my old psychology textbooks I like to refer to now and then. Adam? John? Why aren't the engines running? It's probably a temporary power outage. Probably? You mean you don't know for sure? I just woke up and it was like this. I'm just waiting for the emergency systems to kick in. Where's everyone else? How should I know? They could be still in bed or on other decks. It's not like they have to explain all their movements to me. Sorry. I'm worried, Adam. Just relax, okay? Like, we just need to wait for the power to come back on. Why don't you just sit down and have a little breakfast? How are you feeling? You know me, John. Spring chicken, glasses half full, happy little bunny and all that. Adam, just stop fussing, all right? You're not my mom. I'll see you later. Sure. The continental breakfast. All this because people complained about there was no food in the other game. So it's like, okay, see, he ate now. I hate the butter they serve with these things, so I won't eat it. The elevator doesn't appear to be working. Uh-oh. Adam? John? The elevator isn't working. Yeah, I know. But I can't work on it if the doors won't open. The maintenance panel's on the inside. What about the elevator shaft? Hey, you wouldn't be trying to tell me how to do my job, would you? No, if there's a problem in the shaft, I know. We have alarm systems, fail-safe, that sort of thing. Could you check all the same? You know your problem, John? You're too uptight. This is nothing but a little temporary power outage. It'll be working again in 10 minutes. What are you doing? I'm going to the maintenance shaft to see what's wrong with the elevator. Well, if it makes you feel any better. Oh! Rub butter on it again. Okay, I've smeared butter around the components and the object. It's some kind of old-fashioned bladed weapon. Are these blood stains? It's a machete! And the elevator is working perfectly again. Dr. Somerset, is the lift operational again? After some persuasion. What's going on? The captain appears to have gone missing. What? Nobody's seen him since yesterday evening. We were attempting to scan the ship interior when the power went down. The escape pods are still here, so he must be on board somewhere. Weird thing is, I can't isolate the cause of the power outage. I tried to send a communication to High Command, but for some reason it won't send. Since you're here, could you start searching the ship? See if you can find Adam so he can get the engines back on. He's sulking in the canteen. He's acting odd, like he doesn't care about what's going on. Confidentially, I think he's afraid of something. Well, that's your territory, not mine. Keep in touch. Sure. Just a second. Let's go talk to Adam again. Oops, wrong one. Adam? John? The communicators aren't working. Any idea what could cause that? Well, if it's not because of the power outage, then it'll be a foreign object lodged in the communication pylon at the top of the ship. It's usually an asteroid or something. Can you repair it? Well, this is all speculation, of course. Why don't you go outside and take a look at it for me? I'll give you the airlock pass. Why don't you come too? Well, if it turns out to be nothing, then we'll have wasted both our time. Not to mention the oxygen tanks and the Ava suits. Are you afraid of something, Adam? I beg your pardon. Never mind. Why don't you come too? Well, if it turns out to be nothing, then we'll have wasted both our times. Not to mention the oxygen tank. Okay, never mind, but seriously, he's hiding something! He's hiding something! Okay, you know what? I want to show off some of the since there's a lot more crazier deaths here. I want to show off some of the deaths. Oh, wait. Ah! Wah, 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 wah. I love death like that. We're like, what? It doesn't look too safe out here. I better observe all safety precautions. Make sure you're firmly clipped to the safety rail before proceeding. In other words, make sure you don't fall off the ship. I like that detail. Uh-oh, blood! Bridge to Lieutenant Ginkley. Come in, please. Actually, this is John, Serena. Dr. Somerset? You can't go on, Ava. You're the counselor. Relax. I took standard Ava training with everyone else. Well, where's Lieutenant Gilkeny? Adam still doesn't want to move from the canteen. Something seems to have spooked him. This is most irregular. I'm just going to check out the radio mats and come right back, okay? Well, please be careful. Oh, there's Dr. Summoner. Our scans show that you're on top of the ship now. Can you see what's clogging the radio mat? Dr. Somerset? Dr. Somerset, respond, please. I'm here. We found the captain. The captain is dead. Oh, God! How? Someone stabbed him with this machete. He went outside to try to escape from his attacker. But the killer was very determined. This isn't happening! Who could have done this? It could have been anyone! Angela was the last person to see him! I walked with him to the elevator after we examined the locker. The last I saw him, he was heading for his quarters. Oh yeah? We've only got your word for that. Please, we mustn't stoop to baseless accusations. I mean that I know that none of us are capable of this sort of evil. None of us had a reason to kill Barry. But there's no one else on this ship. It had to have been one of us. There's another thing. The locker is open. How is that relevant? You think the killer was hiding in there? Oh, please, Doctor. I know this is going to sound stupid, but I have a horrible feeling that something was in that box. Something that got out. Well, and that does sound stupid. Your argument is unscientific. But for now, if only for a morale, I suggest that we proceed on the assumption that we are all innocent. What? There could be a murder among us right now, and we're supposed to ignore that? Until we get back in touch with High Command and start a thorough investigation. Oh, I've heard enough. But where are you going? I'm going to my quarters. And I don't want to be disturbed. He knows something. I'm sure of it. Adam, please, save it. What are your orders, Commander? We have to get the communicators back online. Then someone will have to move Barry off the radio mast. And it sure as hell isn't going to be me. Lieutenant, it's okay. I'll do it. As you wish, Doctor. I'll get back to the bridge then. Dr. Somerset? Commander? Yep, very much so. Sarita? Hello, Dr. Somerset. How are you holding up? Not well. I still can't believe he's dead. How are we going to cope without him? I'm sure Angela can get by as commander for now. Angela could have been the killer. Any of us could have been the killer. Any serious about Barry? I'm trying not to think about it. If it was one of us, it was obviously an act of random lunatic violence, and that means it could happen again. I know. Motiveless crimes are always the hardest to investigate. I'm concerned about the rest of the crew. I know what you mean. Adam and William both seem scared stiff of something, but Angela isn't bothered at all. Dr. Somerset, I'm flattered you want to confide this in me, but you are the ship's counselor, and this is therefore your business. I I can't help you at all. No, I suppose not. Sorry, Ensign. Okay, let's go and deal with that then. It's also been so rainy this whole week. Now, you want to see what happens if I walk off without it? Whoa! Game over. I like that little detail. Let's use that to get the key. Got it. Gotcha. Hey, Trent, how's it going? Dr. Somerset, do you require assistance with removing the black cage? It seems not. Can you withdraw the mask for a second? Certainly. Whoop. Serena, the captain's body isn't here anymore. What? It's gone. It must have gotten jarred off or something. When the ship's at a standstill? Anyway, we'll worry about it later. Send a distress signal. It'll take a few minutes for... Kunk! Serena? Serena, come in, please. Hell! Uh-oh, someone else, Serena just got whacked off. Okay, let's stop the heavy breathing. That does get annoying. Give me the heavy footsteps over that any day. Yep, it definitely escalated quickly. Dr. Somerset, have you seen Serena? I was just about to ask you that. I was talking to her over the communicator. Then she just cut off abruptly. How strange. The trouble is, the distress signal still needs to be sent, and only she and the captain knew the communication code. Right. Commander, aren't you concerned for Serena's well-being? Should I be? It seems far likelier that she has simply gone to the toilet or for something to eat. I'll go look for her. See if you can track down the captain's code book, too. Okay. Okay, now that's just denial! That sounds more like denial that there's something wrong. I mean, wouldn't you say? Doesn't that sound like denial? Is this what we need? Yes, that's the captain's code book. First, find the communication authorization code and read it off. Here we go. 11772. Thank you. This is First Officer Angela Garrett of the EFS Mythos. Please. Attention, all ships in the immediate vicinity. We are in urgent need of assistance. Over. Officer Garrett, this is Captain James Linderman of the EFS Charisma. What is the nature of your emergency? Over. Engine's dead by unknown means. Captain Barry Chahal has been murdered. All crew members currently suspects. Over. Acknowledged. We are 5 days travel from your position. In the meantime, sit tight, boys and girls. Over and out. There. Soon we'll be picked up and this will be all behind us. 5 days? We have to sit and wait for rescue for another 5 days? When there could be a psychotic killer on board? Previously, Doctor, we were going to sit and wait for rescue indefinitely with a psychotic killer on board. We should be grateful that events have improved, however marginally. John! Commander! I just saw the captain! You found his body? No, I saw him alive! He was down in engineering deck. He was walking funny and his clothes were all covered in blood. Lieutenant, the captain is dead. We all know that. I'm telling you, I saw... Adam, are you absolutely sure you saw what you say you saw? I mean, is there absolutely no other explanation for what it was? I don't know. Probably. Counselor, perhaps you should escort the lieutenant back to his quarters. But I saw... Lieutenant, there is no logical explanation for your claim. You are obviously just tired or overstressed. Let's go, Adam. What was that all about, Adam? The captain is alive, John. Damn it, Adam. Barry is dead. I'm the one who found his body. Barry Chahal is dead, yes, but he isn't our captain anymore. What are you talking about? The ship has a new captain, John. Uh-oh! Oh! Adam! Oh! Wednesday. Yeah, this is going to be a lot shorter game. Well, gentlemen, the distress signal has sent. All we can do now is wait. Where'd Serena go to? Oh, I'm not sure. She didn't come back to our quarters yesterday evening. Oh, God. This is going to turn out badly, isn't it? We have to remain optimistic. It's very well just saying that. Sorry I'm late. And Doctor, nice of you to join us. Yes. What were we talking about? Serena is missing. I was out on EVA checking on the radar mass. I heard some odd noises over the comms like sounds of a struggle. When I got back in, she was gone. Oh, really? Is anyone else seeing a sort of pattern emerging here? I beg your pardon? Well, far be it from me to raise this, but you were the one who found Barry's body. And now you have first-hand experience of Serena's encounter, too. Does anyone else think that this is a bit coincidental? Now, wait a minute. Oh, God, just shut up, William. I've got records off of all the communications on board. They show it was no doubt that John was outside when something happened to Serena. Oh, I'm so sorry, John. Forget it. I mean it. I was totally out of line. I'll get back to sickbay. The doctor seems to be getting worse. It can only be a matter of time before he cracks. We just have to hope he can hold out for 5 more days. It still seems mighty suspicious to me. Adam, please don't. I suggest we begin searching for Serena. There's still a chance that she is perfectly all right. Well, I'm sure I'm hungry, so let's go get something to eat. It's Serena? Huh? No, it's supposed to be an indication that I'm hungry. Order a standard lunch. What the hell? There's blood over this tray. I think there's something lodged up here. I'll try to pry it out. What? What? It's a human hand. Freshly severed, I think. Serena. There's a hand in there. I need your opinion on something. Anything. Oh, good God! Where'd you find it? Would you believe lodged in the vending machine? What I don't get is why there wasn't a trail of blood leading up to it. The ship is has self-cleaning walls. They don't clean off every trace of it. If you use ultraviolet light, you'd be able to see traces of human bodily fluids. Hold on a sec. This might help you with your investigation. An ultraviolet light emitter? Really should appreciate this, Doctor. You better leave the hand with me. There's some tests I should run on it. Sure. I don't need to freak him out any further. Let's just focus on finding out where this blood came from, shall we? Yeah, let's. Okay, leads over there. All the way up. So that means up a floor. There's the vent. Oh, God! Oh. Oh, shit! That looks like Serena's badge! Serena? What the hell's going on? Dr. Somerset? Uh-oh! Thursday. Inside, please, Doctor. The fact it took a day for this to happen? Yeah, you could tell he was getting even more lazy. Come on, Commander, this isn't necessary. Right, do you really think so? Surely you must agree, as an intelligent man, that the evidence seems to point to you. You seem to have been closely involved in the discovery of both bodies. That doesn't mean anything. I appreciate the link is flimsy. This is more of a precaution until the proper investigators arrive. Commander. Yes, Doctor? Angela, while I'm here, the real killer is loose. Yeah, oh yes, I forgot you were doing some little investigation of your own. Who do you have pinned down for the real killer? I think there's someone else on board. How could another person have possibly gotten on aboard? The internal scanners would have spotted them. What if they weren't a physical being? Doctor, I have no idea what you're talking about. Even if non-physical beings exist, they cannot murder corporeal entities. Uh-oh! Commander, behind you! Counselor, please. Even if I... Oh! Angela! This is just a stun gun. I don't know how long that'll hold him. And he's gone. So we have a zombie captain. No! Oh God! It's okay. It's me. I killed him. You killed the captain? Are you sure? Unless you can survive a fall down the reactor pit. Oh, thank Christ. John, you're a guardian angel. That's what you are. Are you coming out of there? No, I just got some things to sort out in here. I'll meet you in the bridge in about 10 minutes. We can talk about what to do next. Both of the guys are hiding something. Adam, it's okay. He's dead. Really? You saw him killed? Did it with my own 2 hands. He was after us, John. Why was he after us, John? I have no idea. Come on, get out of there. I'll gather everyone else and we'll meet up on the bridge. Okay, John. Like I said, this is going by a lot faster, mostly because I know what I'm doing. Is Commander Garrett joining us? Angela, she was guarding me when it arrived. It killed her. Don't you think we can refer to it as him? I don't know. The point is he's dead now, right? We're all okay now, aren't we? I don't know about that either. For some reason, when Barry was on the loose just now, it didn't seem like him. Looked a lot like him. No, I see what John's saying. It looked like Barry, but it wasn't him. Like something was controlling him. And let's not forget Barry's dead. We don't know that. All John saw was a spacesuit and that disappeared. I mean, the sensors never picked up more than 4 life forms on board. 3 after we lost Angela. Whatever that thing was, it had no life signs. This is getting very disturbing. Yeah, but we're safe now, aren't we? Somehow I doubt it. Whatever made Barry rise from the grave may still be present. For caution's sake, I think we should get off the ship now. William, isn't there some rule about ship's doctors being given the key to one of the escape pods? Some regulation to do with medical emergencies? Yes, I have access to escape pod C. For sure you don't think it's necessary. It's just 3 more days until help arrive. William, in the last 3 days, half the crew has been wiped out. Okay, we'll take the pod. First we have to fuel it, warm up the engines, and run a system check. That'll take a few hours. What? Wait! It'll take a few hours for emergency pods to be ready? What kind of sense does that make? You can definitely tell Yahtzee was really being lazy here. Then we should all try to get some sleep. We'll get the hell out of here first thing tomorrow. Friday. Adam, stop pacing. It's almost 9 o'clock. Where the hell is he? He could have just overslept. You're just saying that so I don't flip out. Look, you wait here. I'll go down to his quarters to check on him. Okay. Okay, that should allow me to get into the rooms. What the hell? And the ladies' rooms is jammed. All right, let's try. Oh, God! Oh, God! William, what have you done? There's the access kit card. Oh, God, it's like a Frankenstein monster. Let's get out of here. Looks like someone's been trying to stitch a body together from parts of 3 different people. It's Serena's head. It's still wearing her glasses. I think I'm gonna throw up. There are severed limbs hanging from the top mattress. There's been very precise work done here. There's a few very carefully removed internal organs sitting on top. There's something that looks like part of a leg. Oh, God! Well, they went for this being much bloodier than the last game. I've got it. I got the security card. Great. Give it here. You should have seen William's room. It was, body parts on every surface, blood all over the floor. Oh, God, please, let's just forget it. I didn't think William could be capable of such a thing. What other explanation is there? That locker. There was something evil in that locker. I know it. Oh, come off it, John. There was nothing in that locker but... But what? Nothing. No, you were going to say something. What was in the box, Adam? I can't. John, you opened the box. I'm sorry, John. Why? I had this awful dream. Something in the box that killed us all. And when I woke up, I was so terrified. I just had to get a look inside the box, make sure it was harmless. I just couldn't have slept before I did. What was in it, Adam? That's the weird thing. No human remains at all. There was a welding mask, a leather apron, a machete, and a funny little wooden doll thing. There was this letter laying on top of it all. Oh, here we go. To whom it may concern. If you're reading this and the box has been opened, and you must understand that you're in extreme danger. Immediately after reading this letter, seal the box shut again and flush it back into space. The evil must not be released upon mankind again. At time of writing, I am an agent of a joint MI5-MI6 operation called the Special Talent Project. Details of my post here should be on record with the British Secret Service. My real name is classified information by my own request. I am commonly known as Trilby. In the year 1993, when I was a cat burglar, I was intimately involved in what became known as the Defoe Manor Incident. I, along with Simone Taylor, James Fowler, Philip Hardy, and a man called AJ, found ourselves trapped in Defoe Manor at the mercy of a race. After 5 days and the deaths of AJ and Hardy, I was able to identify the ghost of that of Sir Roderick Defoe's retarded son, who I later named John Defoe for the sake of convenience. That's going to be his name from now on, John Defoe. I was able to exorcise the spirit with the assistance of Taylor and Fowler, and Defoe Manor was destroyed by fire. I returned to my thieving lifestyle, confident that John Defoe was at peace. In 1995, I was apprehended by the authorities, and in return for amnesty, was offered the opportunity to lend my services to the government. I took a position as a field agent in the Special Talent Project. In the early months of 1997, I was brought news that Simone Taylor had been murdered in her home by an assailant wielding a large slashing weapon. Sensing a connection, I immediately began my own investigation into activity around Defoe Manor. All this will be in Trilby's notes. It was as I had suspected. Looters and trophy hunters had discovered the idol intact in the ruins of the mansion, and it was constantly changing hands in the antiquity network. All this is Trilby's note. The idol was a crude African trinket, picked up by Sir Roderick on one of his many adventures in the 19th century Africa. When Sir Roderick used it to beat his unwanted son to death, it became the vessel for John's confused soul. So John has been in the idol. In the mansion, merely touching the idol would cause a person to be possessed by the wraith, mindlessly murdering everyone they encountered for as long as the possession lasted, usually a couple of hours. Calling in some favors, I had the idol brought to me, heavily sealed in protective casing. It had to be destroyed. That much was clear. Yeah, that's not what happened! I considered burning it, but I deemed that too risky. The evil could have remained in the ashes, spread out over a wider area. I realized that mankind could never be safe as long as any trace of John Defoe remained on Earth. Fortunately, an unmanned space probe is to be launched into space of this year, assigned to explore the outer reaches of the solar system. I have placed all of John Defoe's artifacts in a metal coffin and persuaded NASA to send it off into space with the probe. As soon as I have finished this letter, I will seal it in the coffin with everything else and have the package shipped off to Cape Canaveral. I remain confident that this will ensure that John Defoe remained exiled from the human race for the rest of time. However, the fact that you are reading this and presumably understanding this document indicates that my confidence was misplaced. Please, no matter what year it is or how advanced you believe you are, do not attempt to combat John Defoe. He cannot be destroyed by conventional means or reasoned with on human terms. You must eject him back into space immediately and tell no one of your discovery. The lives of you and everyone you love are at stake. The decision you make now you'll have to live with forever. You read the letter. Why didn't you shoot the box back into space? I didn't think it was for real. And how would I have explained that to the captain? For God's sakes, Adam! Besides, I didn't touch anything else in the box. I just closed the box, left everything how it was, and went back to bed. Do you really think I caused all this? No, Adam, I don't. Somehow, I think that box would have found a way to get itself open somehow. What? Let's just get out of here. Here's the access card. John, run! I guess I kicked it with my foot. These days are going by fast. William? What are you doing? Oh, God, good, you're awake. I wanted to be able to apologize. For what, William? I'm really sorry about this, John. If there was any other option, you know I'd take it. But he needs your body parts. We're so very nearly finished, and you'll be the last one. You forgive me, right? Now, the one downside with this game out of all of them, it seems to imply that it implies there's an intelligence to John during this, but at the same time, this could also be William's already broken mind making assumptions. You forgive me, right, John? Of course I forgive you, William. I'm so glad. Dr. Taylor? Yes, Dr. Somerset? Taylor! Like Simone Taylor! How will you explain this to the investigators? They'll be here tomorrow. He says the investigators won't be a problem. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I think William is... What did you do to the escape pod? Oh, that was easy enough. I jettisoned it and blocked the docking clamp sensor so the ship thought it was still there. I couldn't let the two of you leave when I still needed you. Who are you doing this for, William? The man from the box. He's been alone in space for so long. All he wants is a body to occupy. I said I would make one for him. You killed Adam! Yes, I know. And I killed Serena and Barry. It was regrettable, but where else was I going to find him a body? But he didn't like either of those bodies. They were too weak, so I'm building a better one from the parts. I think John Defoe is trying to trick you. No, you got him all wrong. He won't hurt me, and he promised he'd make my bad dreams go away. Yeah, he'll make them go away, all right? I got my hand free at least. Again, I think we're meant to imply, again, given what we know about John already and what we'll find out later, I think William is making a lot of assumptions. Ah! That was a short day. Well, final day already. I'm the only one left. All of my friends are dead. All because we just had to bring that box aboard. The EFS Charisma will be here soon. I'm not sure what will be here to greet them. There must be something I can do. Something other than sitting waiting to be killed. Bump! Huh? William! Oh my god, what'd he do to you? He needed my eyes. He took my eyes. Then he stabbed me right through. Where is he? Roaming the ship. Looking for more people to kill. I'm so sorry, John. You were under his influence. You weren't acting under your own direction. Even so, I've let a monster loose and killed us all. Guess I kind of made a hatch of my first posting, huh? This wasn't your fault, William. Yes, it was! You have to find a way to destroy him, John, before the others arrive, before he lets loose on the Federation. What can I do? Take my stun gun. It's got a few shots left. If you can lure him outside the ship, I could what? The radio, William! Rest in peace, Dr. Taylor. And yes, it's meant to be, despite marriages and name changes, Yahtzee would say that he is a descendant of Simone. Okay, good music though. Ah! Withdraw the mast. Why would that be on the captain's thing? I don't know. Move, 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 move! What's... Wah! You still alive? What are you? What are you waiting for? Aha! Got him! The body was just an avatar. This is John Defoe. This is his soul. This is what must be destroyed. Now, I want to show you a nice little clever game over. Here's a clever game over. Whoa! I ended up touching it with my bare hands. Whoops! Okay, so the only option is to... Oh, no. I gotta destroy it. It says we're in space. It shouldn't go anywhere. Bye-bye. So we've destroyed his body and we've destroyed his soul. That's going to be important later. That's the charisma. It's over. Let's get out of here then. Finally, we got rescued. Nothing can go wrong. We got a happy ending. Hey, where the hell'd you come from? We thought the ship was a total death zone. Hey, what's been going on here? You're from the Charisma? Off-world security. Who are you? Somerset, Dr. Jonathan, ship's counselor. Dr. Jonathan? Is that him, Sergeant? That's him. That's the guy. What? You are Dr. Jonathan Somerset, formerly of the University of Gaymead? Yes? Dr. Jonathan Somerset is 65 years old. And more to the point, he's dead. He was killed 6 months ago by an unknown assailant. We only discovered last week that an individual was using his identity. I didn't mean any harm. Take him away, Sergeant. Ah! I didn't mean to hurt him. I've been unemployed for 8 years. I just wanted to go into space. Let's go. Stupid! Another body in the brig, Lieutenant. Are we putting that all on Somerset? Or whoever he is? Well, can't see any other conclusion, can you? What's with the box? No idea. It's empty. Oh. Yeah, again, by the time we get to the final game, he makes sense out of all of it. He did this originally just to be like, what a twist! But we got some Easter egg and yeah, we got an Easter egg here for one. Birthday! Grr, grr, grr. Mm-hmm. Grr, stab. Stab, kill. Grr, kill. Grr, kill. I see. So, what was your relationship with your father like? Well, we didn't really see eye to eye. Nothing I could do was good enough for him. One time I made the sculpture of him for a birthday out of things I found in my nose. But he just kicked me in the face and pushed me back down the stairs. How interesting. So, what's your diagnosis, doctor? Oh, I'm not really a psychologist. I'm an imposter. That was the big twist at the end. You could have told me that before I paid you for 18 sessions. Oh, didn't mean for that. What was that all about, Adam? The captain is alive, John. Damn it, Adam, Barry's dead. I'm the one who found his body. Barry Chahal is dead, yes, but he isn't our captain anymore. What are you talking about? The ship has a new captain, John. Line? You haven't got a line. You just kill people. Are you sure? Because one, I had a line here. You don't have any lines in this entire game. What? I don't have to do and be doing this, you know. I've been shortlisted for a role in Days of Our Lives. Dr. Somerset, our scans show that you're on top of the ship now. Can you see what's clogging the radio mass? Dr. Somerset? God damn it, Barry! Sorry, it's hard to pose to keep up. The captain is dead. Oh God, how? Someone stabbed him with this machete. He went outside to try to escape from his attacker, but the killer was very determined. Jam! This isn't happening. Who could have done this? Could have been anyone. Angel with the last person who cut! What the hell was wrong with that? I'm really sorry about this, John. If there were any other option, you know I'd take it. But he needs your body parts. We're so very finished and you'll be the last one. You'll forgive me, right, John? Of course I forgive you, William. I'm so glad. So yeah, again, this is the weakest of the games, but he does make something awesome about it in the next two. This is why I say, where's the scalpel? Improvise, quickly, we're rolling. I'll cut your eye with this pipette. Oh my goodness. Forget it, just forget it. Do you really think I caused all this? No, Adam, I don't. You forgot to turn on the vacuum pump, didn't you? I suggested they use CGI for this bit, but they wouldn't listen. Hey, what the hell happened on the ship? Did you kill the whole crew? No, it was a ghost. Oh, fair enough. You better get onto the rescue ship then. Righto? Wait. What? This ending sucks. Yeah, I hear that. I suppose it does a bit. Oh, I got it. Let's have some really stupid twist come completely out of the blue. But what if everyone hates it? Then we'll tell them to swivel on our mid-digits. So again, this was the weakest of them, but it does give us something awesome when we go over the next two games. For one, it gives us the starting point for Trilby's Notes, which is, in my opinion, the best game of the series, and then followed by 6 Days of Sacrifice, which wraps things up nicely. But the funny thing is, technically those two games are interquels, set in between the 5 and 7, but they are also immediate follow-ups. We'll go over those eventually. But yeah, that was the weakest of the games, hands down, bar none, but overall still fun. So yeah, this weekend I'll be going over the last two of the games, Trilby's Note and 6 Days of Sacrifice. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Take care.